Hello there, Akko here. Welcome to episode 57 of my Feed the Beast Ultimate Let's Play. I made a new motor. It's not my design. It's a very nice design that I found on the Feed the Beast forums, courtesy of a comment on episode 55, and I need to check who that was from. I apologise, I'm terrible with names. I'll mention it later in the video. This is a design by a guy called Rain Warrior. I don't remember that name because I just typed it a minute ago. It's fully concealed in a 4x4. It's almost a 4x3 apart from that row there. As you can see, I just left that up in the air. We're going to go capture that with this in a bit. But I'm going to set this apart again. I'm going to do a little separate video of putting this together because it is quite complicated, and in the thread there's only photos of it, there's no video. So I'm just going to put a little video together and then put it in his thread. So hopefully he won't mind me getting some views off his work. But if he does mind, I'll just take it back down again. But that saves me building it on camera and drawing it out. I'll just do a little separate video that you can watch if you want to see. Now, this has got one motor there, one battery box, and it's keeping all these motors charged, so I still don't really know the power flows through these. It certainly seems to be powering all of these, yet when I had things touching, it wasn't really powering them as I wanted it to. I think it's because they're constantly touching. So like, for example, this motor goes that way, so even though it's not touching that anymore, it's touching these. So the design makes it so the motors are always touching. It really is compact. There's 12. There's a cluster of 12 motors in a big lump there. Works really nice. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 12 motors. Works really nice, and I've keyed it to the same system downstairs. That's there from yesterday, so that still works the same. So if I press the remote using one of the higher frequencies, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12, it fires a toggle switch, so it just keeps the motor going in the direction I've set it going in. So I'll show you that just now. So I'm keeping that control out the way down there, so I don't have to carry it on here. So for example, if I go onto my wireless remote and click it to up, one click, I'll just start the motor going up, and I'll just keep going up until I click it again. And you see, it's not using much charge at all, so it really was an issue that my power flow was not working very well. And then one button stops it again, and it seems to put everything back where it's meant to be. I've tried clicking at different times, and the motors are always back where they're meant to be. Really is a nice design, and it uses the redstone tubes, and it uses a NOT gate, and I don't even know why. It's baffling to me. It's baffling how it actually works. I've not figured out how it works yet. All I do know is that it works, but I've not figured out how it works or why it works as yet. So, right, what's number 4? Number 4 is east. So east works by turning off this signal. So there's I think it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's a line of 12 redstone tube frames that connects to this NOT gate. So when the signal for east is turned on, so let me go back to east there, 10. So the signal for east is turned on. It's pulsing the NOT gate on and off, which is turning the redstone tubes. I believe that the slang is frubes. That turns the frubes off, and that lets stuff work. I'm going to, oops, send that off again. And send that west. I'll send it back over there for now. So it all works very nice. So you can see the west motor is working from there. So yeah, so if someone wants to explain how it works with the redstone signal. So as a redstone, well, I shall have to get my head around it at some point. But it's going to work very well for what I want it for, and it's certainly holding its charge okay. Not brilliant. What I'm going to do is, the difference I'm going to make from his design is I'm going to hope this works and I put that there. That motor doesn't move. That's a static motor. So I'm hoping that puts power through all these. And that what that'll allow me to do is either put some solar panels on the top connected to this, or do a thing with the batteries and the retriever system thing. That's still within the 4x4 block. I'm going to actually make it to a 5x5 block because my thing here is a 3x3 block. So this is even, odd I mean. So I'm going to make this into an odd block. So I'm actually going to pad it out a bit more than it is. So it's actually going to be bigger than what the design is. But I just want to show you the design first. Right, so I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to bring this down a bit. I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to take this to bits. I'm going to make it on camera on a separate video. So if you wanted to watch me put it together, that video will be linked in the description of this video. So once this is down, I'll be turning it off, and I'll see you in a bit. And I'm back. I've been doing a bit of work, and I thought I'd show how it's going. I've got the crystal core from up there. I made a platform for the crystal core. I've not decided how I'm actually going to do this yet, but that's a stable structure. It's not actually attached to the frame motor housing at the minute. I'm close to attaching it. I'm just building up the balloon area. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm just building it out a little bit using the Minecraft circles kind of pattern thing. So I'm bringing this out one more. I actually think I want to go. We'll go one further now. This is going to be a 9 diameter circle. It's going to be a bit big, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look how this goes. So pretty much that's all I've been doing is putting this monstrosity together. So 5 there, and then oops, must have run out of frames there. There we go. So basically I'm making a big frame structure. Is that right? Yeah. In the shape of a kind of ellipsed circle. That was in the wrong place. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate while I'm doing it. So last you saw me, I had this structure. I've since then I've destroyed it again and rebuilt it on camera. There's a separate video of that, which I'll put the link to in the description. It's not going to be in the playlist, but it's going to be on my channel, and that'll be there as long as Rain Warrior, the guy who made it, is happy with it being there. I'll be back in 1 second. And it was Robert Friel who gave me the suggestion to look for Rain Warrior's thread, so thank you very much, Robert. It's a very nice contraption you got me to look at, and it seems to work very well. The way it works is actually really nice. Like, if you saw the way mine was working yesterday, sometimes it got stuck. Well, whenever this one gets stuck, if you make it go east, it kind of resets everything. So that's the reset condition, and east is the one that fires this, so it puts all the other motors back. I'm starting to understand how it works as well from building it a couple of times. So for example, if it wants to go east, so this is powered on all the time, so that engine, that motor there has got power. But when the power of this is switched off, that releases that engine, which sends this engine forward, and then this engine connects to the pipe there, because obviously it can grip to that frame, which powers this engine, which pulls the whole thing to the east. That's how that works. So that's waiting for the power to be released off it. It's very clever how we sorted it out. It's I still don't know how to make it on my own. I can make it with the help of the guy who made it, but trying to create this on my own, I have no idea where to start. But I'm starting to understand how it all goes together, and it's one of the best ways of learning is by playing with stuff. That's how I've always tried to learn with computers and stuff. Just play with it and see if you break it. And I often break it, which is why I'm not allowed to touch my own computer a lot of the time, because the guys who sort it out for me try and keep me away from it because I blow things up. So basically I'm just using, as I said, I'm just using the circles, and So I started off, so there's like a star, and then a 3x3, and then a 5x5 with the corners cut, and I've gone to a double there, so I'm going to go a double here as well, because balloons are like balls, are they? They're kind of like ellipsed. So I'm going to go up, get this one the same. I might even go 3 here. So go 2 then 3. So I'll see when I've done this one. Let's have a look. So want another one? No, I think we'll go one out again. So just gonna tab out just a second, get my Minecraft Circles page back up. Right, and I'm back again. Sorry about that. So 13 wants to be, yeah, I'll move one out again. It wants to be 5 still. And I'll definitely have this 2 as well. In fact, I might have this one 3 and then go back to 2. Will that be? How's that looking? Well, that looks alright, I think. Go through quite a lot of frames. The standard config is 1,000 frames can attach together, I believe. So as long as I don't go over 1,000, I think I've maybe got only 4 or 5 stacks here. So I'm well off 1,000. That's only like what, 4 stacks, 256. So I reckon as long as I stay under about 8 stacks of frames, which is quite expensive because each stack of frames is a stack of brass and 8 stacks of sticks. So that means sticks I've got more wood than I know what to do with. And I'm pretty good for brass as well, to be honest. I've got plenty of copper and plenty of tin. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned, but I did change the recipe I was using for brass. I did have it so that I was using nickel in the induction smelter to make my brass, but I've kind of run out of nickel. Not run out, but I've got very low on nickel, so I stopped doing that and I changed it so that I am now using let's go like that. Yeah, so I've changed it so I'm now using the tin again because I've got loads. I've got like thousands of tin and not so much brass. Have I done that right? It's got a double there, there's no gap there. That's correct. I could probably do one there actually. Like so, and then I can actually get rid of that one. And at some point all I've got to do is make this touch these frames and it'll connect. If you can see, I've not actually touched it to any of these yet, so if I was to send the motor up at the minute, it would just go up on its own. How have I done that? That's different, isn't it? I'll cock that off. Oh no, that's right. Like that, and then like that. Yep. I think this is kind of getting the right shape. What do you reckon? So I just wanted to show you. I don't want to stand here and do it all because it's going to be a little bit boring for you. But once I've kind of got this rough shape of the balloon ready, I'll come back before I start covering it. My idea on the is to put like a fence around the outside of this, put some floor down and start covering this up, work out what colours it wants to be. The idea is the crystal cores like the power that's creating the heat, but I don't know if it's going to look right, you know. But it's something different in it. And just to prove it's still working, let's actually connect that up. So all I've got to do is find really close in a couple of places, but let's connect it there. I only have to connect in one place. It should work, so let's see if the balloon goes up. There we go, it all goes up as one big unit. And because it's a balloon, it doesn't have to face a certain way, because that's one of the things I don't like about, if you look at making a spaceship, then it either flies forward or flies sideways. And of course a balloon, it doesn't have to change its orientation, so it can just go up, and then once it's up, I can just send it off in the direction I want to send it in. So it's still got 1,000 meters to go that way to get to our dungeon, so I've got to do that at some point. I don't know why I want to bring that dark node over here, it just seems somewhat fun to do. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit when I've got this done, And yeah, see you soon. Back we are. I think I'm happy with that. It's looking roughly the right shape. Of course it'll look a bit better when I've got some covers all over it, but I think it's roughly circular enough for a Minecraft shape. I think it could always be more circular, but it's Minecraft, isn't it? What I've done is I've left a bit of a hole at the top, because you're not going to see that unless you're above it, but I could change that around a little bit, but for now I've left a bit of a hole at the top just so them 3 solar panels are getting light. Otherwise I could have gone to a bit more of a point, but at least now it's got plenty of power. There's actually no need for that engine there, that battery there, but it's just a spare battery. So obviously the power gets shared between all these, and it's sharing, right, because that was real, that battery box was real earlier, and that's full. So these 3 solar powers feeding into this battery box, feeds down into that engine, shares power between them all, and now all I've got to do is make an absolute shit ton of covers. Well, all I've got to do with the balloon bit actually is make a shit ton of covers, give the balloon a nice colour. I think I'm going to go mostly white with like just 3 stripes around it, 3 different colour stripes. So I'll probably have an orange stripe, so I might as well start. Let's have an orange stripe at this level, for example. Not like that, fool. And I don't know what I'm using panels for. I might as well use covers, because I'll get twice as many. So yeah, orange stripe around there, like a. What kind of colours do they have balloon? I'm going to have to look on Google at balloon colours. We're going to go mostly white with orange, blue and green stripe. That'll do. Screw it. Orange, blue and green sounds good. So I'll be back when I've got a bit of that on, because it's just going to be pretty boring, me just putting covers onto this thing. And after that, all I'm going to have to do is the base then, and work out if I'm going to actually put the buttons on the base or use a remote control. Not decided yet. So back in a bit again. And I'm back, and oh no, where's my balloon gone? It's not up there. Where is it? Has it started flying away? Now, I've recorded about 10 minutes worth of stuff. Oh, there it is. It's just loaded in real weird. I've recorded about 10 minutes worth of stuff, and I forgot to resize my screen, so I just deleted it all. I changed a few things around. So I've got all the wool on there, so I've just covered that in wool, put a couple of stripes around it to give it a bit of colour. Kind of looks alright, I think. What I've done is, with these bits, I've covered them in glass so you can see through them a bit. I brought in the base by 1, so I thought it was a bit too big. And I've just made like another little wall here with frames, because I put a fence there, but then of course the fence wasn't attached to a frame, it was attached to these upside down steps. So putting some more frames there, made it into a wall there, got covers on. The bottom's got panels on, so if I wanted to stick something onto here, it'd stay stuck to the panel there. That's good. So I've got a little bit of space I can stand around in here. Imagine the crystal core is what's powering this thing, keeping the thing there hot. I'm not sure what colour to them 3. I could do them like looking like a pipe, but I'm not sure. Not sure. As you see, I'm back in the Faithless texture pack, just because when I was building this, I needed to be able to see what it looked like on the guy's video, the guy's pictures, Rain Warriors pictures. So I left it on the Faithless one, made it a bit easier. So now we're on our way to the dungeon. Am I still moving? What's going on? Have I pressed the button? Is it running out of power? Let's go have a look. So these are all just covers up there. What's going on down here? Oh, as it's run out of power. Look, drain that real quick. And drain that one. Okay, it's gonna have to wait. So I need a lot more power than what I'm getting. So I think I am gonna have to set up something with retrievers, because that's no good. So I want to get on with that. This can stay there for now. I suppose I could always put I could always put a portal up here as well. A portal spawner. Get attached to this, alright. So I can just get up here whenever I wanted to. There we go. Nice balloon. Looking at the sunset. So yeah, I'm going to cut the camera again then and get some stuff ready to actually give this a bit of a better charge. So back in a bit. And I'm back, just putting the finishing touches to the power transfer system. I've got a kinetic generator in my hand. I was thinking of putting do the windmill, do the wind turbine up there, but I'm not sure yet. For now I'm just going to dump it in there, see how much. I've got 8 solar panels on it, see how much 8 solar panels gets us. So that can just go in there for now. And what I need here is a little bit more brass pipe. And actually I want 3 bits of redstone tube. I said brass pipe, I meant brass tube. And I think I just need 3 redstone, and I need another bit of this jacketed wool wire. So what I've got this end is, if you look there, ender chest, some normal tube. If we go outside, I'm starting to do things a little bit messy. It's I say the server's only got a few days left, but so there's normal tubes underneath. I've just got a timer. I want to set that to 10 seconds. Be fine. Timer, empty battery getting pulled out of the ender chest. Full battery is getting sent to the ender chest. The batteries go in and out of the top of the battery box. So they're getting power generated from here. And I got like 30, I think 32 batteries in the ender chest, so that should get a good stock of power up there. So that's this end all sorted, so you can see it's trying to send things through whenever it can. And our balloons up here. And yeah, I put a chunk loader in just to keep it chunk loaded. And then I've got a similar setup here. The only issue I might have is that I can't really get down to the bottom of the engines, bottom of the motors. Oh yes I can. That's fine. I can see everything down here. That's alright, cool. I'm not sure if I can get down there. And I can get down there, that's good. So I've got normal tubes underneath, running from the underneath of the battery box, because obviously the battery's going to the bottom of this side. So on the top I just need my 3 redstone tubes. 1, 2, 3. Like so. They're not connected to anything, which is good. I've got my timer here, and I just want that jacketed wire there. So that'll pulse from the ender chest, and it should drag batteries into the battery box there. So there's a lot of full batteries. That's asking for a full battery. It's got no power though, okay. So I just need to give this a bit of a boost to get it going by putting a bit of power in there. Like so. Get rid of that battery now. I'll get rid of it itself. Oh, of course, I don't need that one. Don't need that tube there, just need them. And 2. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Smart. So that should start sending batteries into the bottom in a moment. When it's got a bit of power into these 2 guys, that one's got power, that's alright. This one should have power yet. So we should start seeing batteries coming into here. There we go. So I'll start charging this up. So I'm going to leave this for 10 minutes. Let these all get charged up, and then we'll start heading over there again. Now of course what I can do is, because I've got no solar panels in here, I can get a few more of my frames out and just fill this top bit up, so I think I'll do that. I have to go a bit higher to clear that stuff. But I reckon pretty soon we can start heading east again. In fact, let's see how we do. Ah, why you do that to me? Oh, because some of this stuff is not touching frames. Everything has to touch frames as far as I can tell. So because these tubes aren't touching frames, that's what's jamming it up. So let me get my bag there, that's got my frames in. I'm starting to get a little bit messy in here, but needs must and all that. All I'll do is, oh shit, I want that. Come back here. Where's it gone? There it is. Come on. There we go. So that should stay there now because of that frame there. I could have done that a lot easier. Put a frame there and there, I think. Let's do it that way instead. I can get rid of that one, and that one, and that one. We stuck again? Oh yeah, of course, because that one ain't got a frame on it, idiot. There we go. So I might as well leave that way, yeah. How strange. Very weird how all this works, but that certainly seems to be working. I could possibly do with a light sensor, because obviously it's going to drain down during the night when it's not getting any power from the solar panels. But, we're travelling along. We're moving. Should be down in the cockpit really. So let's go down here. Right, cut again, and I think everything's good now. So I should be able to see you when we're at the node. See if the actual node capturing works. So I'll see you in a little while. Well, check this out. We made it. I've made it. It took me a while. I'm 13 meters above that node. I'll come right above the top of it. Let's stop there. Let's go west a couple of blocks. I've been enjoying myself with this. It's taken quite a while, I won't lie to you. Right, as far as I know, this guy has to be within 20 blocks. I don't look even from there then. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh shit. I've been stuck in quicksand for a while. A little panic on then. So I came here a little bit back when I was about 200 meters away, so I could watch the thing coming in. So as far as I know, it's got to be within 20 blocks. So I think let me get my actual Farmcraft goggles out. There they are. Let's get them guys on. There we go, nice big dirty node. And that's at 136.90.73. Looks like we're directly above it, and as long as we're within 20 blocks, this should, in theory, work. So let's have a go. I need my wand. There it is. And let's give that a tap. Ooh. Let's see if this works. So what we should see happening is that should start spinning, and then you should start seeing, there it goes. Excellent. So it works. Great. So what we've got to do now is, once we get it up here, is take it back 1,000 meters that way, a little bit at a time, 20 blocks at a time. I guess I could work some kind of timing out so it does 20 blocks and then lets me know, so I can keep doing this. But it's not really a practical way of moving a node. Obviously, I just wanted to mess about, because when I asked for things to do, Skeg asked me to do a crazy frame contraption, and I think that qualifies. What do you reckon? That qualifies a crazy frame contraption. I've got 1,000 meters to grab a node using a frame hot air balloon that's powered on the magic essence of my enemies, or something like that. So that's going to take a while to pull that up to there. So I'm going to call it an episode there. I think we've achieved everything we're meant to achieve. That's moving pretty quick actually, isn't it? Look at that. That's pulling out pretty quick. So I could spend some time tomorrow just moving this along 20 blocks, hitting the thing again, move it along 20 blocks, hitting the thing again. Should be fun. Maybe let's pick up another couple of, if I keep nice and low, I might be able to pick up another couple of nodes on the way as well and merge this with a couple of other ones. And then get back to my base and have loads of dirty wisps spawning because it's a dark node. Yeah, fun times. Right, I'm going to leave it there. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope it wasn't too disjointed this episode. I've cut about 80 times, I think, in this episode. Loads of little bits. I think I cut out all the boring stuff and showed the important stuff, maybe. Well, maybe I didn't, but let me know either way. Piss off, Wisp, wherever you are. Let's actually hang on. Let's get this up there into the crib with us, into the, what's it called, basket. I think they're called basket, aren't they? So if I take them off and put my actual flight goggles on, you can't actually see the node, but you can see where the node's getting pulled in the tractor beam. So I'm thinking the node as Corellian Corvette getting pulled into the Star Destroyer in Star Wars. Tractor beam, was it? It was Millennium Falcon, wasn't it? Did the Corvette get tractor beamed, or did that just get... I think that just got enveloped, didn't it, by the... I'm babbling. I'll shut up. Cool. I like the look of that. Could also... Oh, I wonder if I can actually move it. This might fuck everything up. Let's have a look. Let's set that to... down. Let's see if we can actually move that while it's working. Looks like we can. So we've helped on its way a little bit. So I guess we should go up a little bit. One. So we're at 86. I'll take us to I'll take us up to 100. That should be within the range of that still, so I can keep pulling it up. So I could, in theory, just keep pulling it all the way. Never let it actually get to the crystal core. So it really does work. This crazy plan. We could, with some good timing, actually pull that node all the way home without it ever touching the crystal core, which I think is pretty cool. Oh shit, I fell off. Don't want to get too far because I want to stay within range. That'll do. And are you still there, node? I think you are, otherwise the beam won't be there. It is, look at that. Fun stuff, I'm enjoying myself. Right, thank you very much for watching. It was enjoyable making this. Hope you enjoyed it as well. If you like it, please hit the like button, it really helps the channel. I hope you join me next time, and pretty soon we'll have a brand new server to play on, and we'll have some new updated mods. Now, if it doesn't come on Monday, the update's going to be either Monday or the next Monday, I think Slowpoke said. If it doesn't come this Monday, I'll update GridTech and build a fusion reactor. If not, it's going to be a couple of months until I'm back to this level on the new server, and I'll build the new style fusion reactor there instead. So yeah, thank you for watching, see you next time. Cheers, bye!